Hi there, folks. Today I am sharing with you Prisoner B3087 by Gratz. It is a historical fiction novel that takes place during the Holocaust that occurred during World War II. So, when you have historical fiction, often you have experiences that are based on real experiences, but the person themselves may not exist. And that is exactly the case with this book. It is based on multiple different people's experiences in concentration camps. However, for the sake of clarity in writing, the author wrote it about one person. So, let me read a little bit to you. Chapter 10. Amon Get wouldn't have his breakfast each day until he'd killed at least one Jew. He liked most to sit on the second-floor balcony of his house overlooking the camp and shoot Jews with a rifle while he listened to music on his record player. It didn't matter who you are or what you'd done. If you hurried through the parade grounds, trying not to get shot, he would shoot at you on purpose. You had to walk through normally, acting like there wasn't a madman on the balcony above you with a rifle ready to shoot you, and hope he didn't notice you. The best way to not get shot was to not be there in the first place. I escaped the daily shooting gallery through my job at the tailor shop. I left early in the morning and returned in time for roll call, and then hard bread and thin soup on the barracks each night. Uncle Moshe did the same, working in a furrier's shop outside the camp. There was still a chance Get would get me at roll call. No one was safe, not even the capos. But with Moshe's help, I learned to be anonymous enough to survive for months. Then the tailor shop closed down. I was never sure why, but one morning when the other tailors and I assembled, we were told our services at the factory were no longer required. We looked around nervously at one another. Without our off-camp job, we would be around among Get all day, and without special skills, we were even less valuable than before. I was put to work building new barracks for the never-ceasing truckloads and trainloads of Jews brought to Plazow every day. It was back-breaking work. Digging out a level patch of earth, hauling rocks in wheelbarrows, hammering boards in place, and always there was the threat of Amon Get and his dogs. After a man on my work detail was killed for moving too slowly, Uncle Moshe traded his daily rations to a capo to get me assigned to a new job outside of the camp. I reported to my new work detail the next morning and was loaded into a truck, not knowing where we were going or what we were doing. None of us did. This was some new job no one had ever done before, and we were all a little nervous. There was always a chance our work would be to dig graves in the woods and then be shot to fill them. So that is the main character's experience at one particular concentration camp, and so different chapters find him in different camps. It is a great book. This is probably one of the books that to kids I've recommended it to. I don't think anybody has never disliked it. So if you like historical fiction, if you like the time period, I highly recommend Prisoner B3087 by Gratz.